Alright. Twitch is receiving my content. I am all set. Okay. So... I don't know what to do. I have an idea.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
I kind of think I should fight the harpies. But I am a little afraid to. The mirror, the spider, the harpies. Yeah, I mean, I know what I can do. I don't know what I should do, though. Oh, hey, dude. Forgot about you.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What am I being redeemed of, though?
What would suit
Isn't all
the
that hard, especially if you
occasion?
skip the battle. You can do that easily. That's my suggestion.
The words to a lullaby, perhaps.
I could do that.
The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat.
Well, you're hearing Raphael's the
Then
harpies.
down came the claw. And
Succeed the
that
wisdom save.
love was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Walk away while he still likes to walk. Well, let's be nice to him.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one.
I think you can say whatever you want
We should
here
have
and
a
it doesn't
chat,
change
you
the
and I,
outcome.
but not here. This
I'll play along.
quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
At least buy me dinner first. Oh, well, don't mind if I do.
There.
I think I made that joke by accident in my first playthrough.
I don't like this at all.
This theme is so good, dude.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
This man thinks he's Jesus.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
Yo.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
No way.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
You're the only Act 3 boss that doesn't have legendary resistance. I'm going to bully you so hard in like 60 hours.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
Except you can't, though.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Sure.
Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devil, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like.
We never get to
All
hear that.
those
At
pretty
least I
little
haven't.
symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck.
I wouldn't say so.
I'll be there when it runs out.
My attack rolls have been pretty shit, actually. Oh, I got some foods. Very good. Anyway. You make a very good point about that one place. I think I'll take you up on that.
Smell that? Fresh forest
It was
air.
this way, right?
I smell only fear.
I never get the
fear
Blighted
of
Village
cowards
right. It's in
lying
this
in
room,
wait for an
right?
ambush.
You can take a
Yes.
day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
I do not take days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible. The one advantage an elf holds over a Githyanki.
I don't know. I mean, that extra movement I get is pretty nice. It's a pretty good advantage.
That's curious.
Wood elves are pretty rad in that case. Especially in this game, that extra 5 feet of movement makes a lot of difference. I could have sworn I remember there being more healing potions. Whatever. Allow me to just
out of view.
sneak around. Never to be seen. Thank you, autosave. I think this one's safe. Yes. Give me that. Sneak on through. I might want to come back here later for the XP. But before then, you know. 22 damage. I cannot break this if I wanted to. Can't brute force it. That's fine.
Speak your name.
Era Silverleaf. Let's try to do this. Pretty sure this is a free action. Let's see. First roll of the stream.
The magic is
Nat
old
20.
and wavering, but you
so good.
recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name.
It doesn't help. I'm Era Silverleaf.
I do not know this name.
Ara? Era? I don't
If
know.
you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Can I just skip this? +5 intimidation. If this fails, we just get firebolt, but I get some time to GTFO, I think. 50-50 odds. Let's go.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then,
Do wants to come in here.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Because let me just
A long way to go still.
hide.
Seen as I was taught.
Hide.
Making me sweat.
Hide.
Invisible me.
Let's just sneak on by. I'm not sure if sneaking actually matters. or if you can just run through so long as you don't interact with any of these caskets. But I'm playing honor mode, so I gotta be safe. You know? I mean, the absolute safe thing to do would just be not bring these guys.
I can be subtle sometimes.
But what can you do? Can run through as long as you don't open a coffin. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We want these. Give them to
Dum-de-dum.
Karlak. She now has the highest AC of the party, even though she has no armor. I think the only reason you'd want to be in here, that's pretty nice, would be for that, right? I would think so. Do I want...
This'll be fun.
Do I want the book? I don't think the book helps at all in the future. If I remember correctly, the only benefits you get from it are if you read all three things, which require 3 separate saving throws. I don't know what happens if you fail any of them. But if you do get all 3 of them, because I've only ever done all 3 of them, you get Speak with Dead for free, basically, which is whatever. And you also get +1 to, I think, wisdom checks, or maybe just saving throws.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
And
My
then
patience wanes.
in Act 3,
Hey, good looking.
you get something else.
No one stopped me yet.
Well, you get 2 something else's. Both of which I don't really care about, because one, I'm not gonna use either of them, because one, it's just unnecessary, and the other, I have to do a couple of high rolls for. So I think I might just ignore it. Which means that aside from getting the bracers, not a lot worth getting. I might just get it for the XP, if nothing else. Best thing in there is the book. You never remember the rest of the loot in this area. The bracers are my personal favorite thing. I should get a star.
Hells, it's her, Karlak, the Archdevil's servant. We must rest in camp. It's time she had her due.
Shit. I just can't shake you, can I?
What? Calm down, you two. Anyway, I have never seen this camp before. Where the hell am I? Where is everyone? Shadowheart, Lizelle. I want our favorite vampire spawn. Where is he? Is he hiding out up here? See you, door. There he is.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Starring us behind the door.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone that liked to play with people. You're a warlock. You understand how dangerous the wrong deal can be.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize there'd be reactivity like that. Can't fall into whatever trap Raphael is planning. We're already in danger, trapped between a devil and the Mind Flayers. Also, what do you mean I understand how dangerous the wrong deal can be? I'm a Grey Old One warlock. My guy doesn't even know I exist. We can handle him, he's just a Cambion. He's only level 16.
Oh, can we? Because you've got it all figured out, I'm sure. You know who tampered with the parasite and why, and what they have planned for us.
I actually
And of
do,
course,
but
you know
I'm not supposed
why
to.
We're interesting enough that a devil, pardon, a Cambion, would proposition us. Because if you don't know that, you may as well sign over your soul now. We may escape whatever web we're trapped in, but until we know what's going on, this Raphael has us exactly where he wants us.
I mean, I do know all that.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Oh, you're just ignoring what all that you said? Come on.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
Take Lae'zel's place.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Let's level you up. Not gonna use you this playthrough very much, aside from lockpicking, I think. So you're gonna be an assassin. Because I just like that one a bit more than the thief.
Let's get going.
Okay. Okay. Open this for me, will you?
Easy.
I'm sure that perception check doesn't mean anything. Nice.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright, it's on a pressure plate. Which means I could just break it. But we can Indiana Jones this shit if we want to.
Out of sight, out of mind. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Let me just turn base. The book I just picked up is not being found in my inventory. There it is. Place worlds. Right there.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
Are you sure this is marked to test this in honor mode? Well, you see, I'm not testing this. I've
You
done
try
this
to
before.
examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Besides, if this doesn't work out, then only I die.
Please don't open the creepy book.
It's fine.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
No. Mine. Yoink. Besides, I know how pressure plates work.
Free for the taking.
There we go. Now, don't think there's anything else I want. The scrolls I picked up were nice. if I run across a surplus of money, I could feed those to Gale. Which, now that I think about it, I don't have a magic thing for him. Which is a little concerning. It's fine. Bunch of bottles. Listen to Carlac. Carlac makes some good points sometimes. But when it comes to creepy books, I gotta trust my gut, you know?
Fighting flies. Midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parks.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Wish I had a bag of hope.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
You guys done? I was hoping you would have a conversation long enough for me to just loot everything. Okay. Let's go get Lae'zel back. God damn it. We'll ignore him for now.
What's up for discussion?
I don't think I have anything I can give him.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
You can go to the place of the paladins, go to the trapdoor, get those paladin gloves that are down there. I could do that.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Ready for battle.
Usually I have something ready. Do I? I could give him this sword that I have for some reason. No, Ben can't. Could I give him this? No. This maybe? Oh yeah, I can give him that. Easy. That's 2 of the 3 items.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Okay. If I run out of thing, yeah, this is the last thing I'm willing to give him.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Please don't tell me you didn't just waste a piece of magical equipment that I wasn't ever going to
You're the
use.
pragmatist in chief, aren't you? The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
I wonder why his condition just gets worse as the game goes on. Like, from a narrative perspective, he's had that thing for a while. And he
Whole village is falling
says
to
at one
pieces.
point,
These goblins aren't exactly house proud.
I'll wait
as
for her to
occupiers
finish.
go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of thinking. Split any takings we find?
Sister, you've got a deal.
Yeah, Gale's thing, like, he's had it for a while, and I think at one point he says, like, oh yeah, my wizard tower has never been cleaner, or whatever, because of all the clutter or whatever. So he still doesn't have it, and it wasn't that big of a deal. But as soon as the game starts proper, he just loses all his, like, ability to eat shoes. It's a bit odd. Like, I realize it's to scare the player. So, like, oh, this is a big deal, you know? What is that sound effect I'm hearing? How are these guys looking? Count 3. If I get a surprise round, I could probably handle them. But I wouldn't want to. Just had it for a while, it's reaching its end and about to explode because the shitty artifacts aren't enough anymore. I mean, even if you give them, like, the best ones in the game, you know, like the Bracers of Defense, those are really good. Like, you probably keep those for a while. Like, I'm probably going to keep those on Karlach for basically the entire game until I get the legendary gauntlets that give me, like, additional plus 10 force damage or whatever. Or plus 1 d10 force damage. And even then, I'm going to be, like, hesitating, you know? I don't think I want to fight those gnolls just yet. If I weren't on auto mode, I'd check out Lump here. Should I do the harpies? This is Zoru. That's Kaga. I think I'm gonna go try the harpies. If worst comes to worst, Karlach has a bajillion movement, especially with Step of the Wind. So I can just have her GTFO. Go down here, my guy. It is a wisdom save too, which got plus 2.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
You have plus 5? Plus 5. Why are you? Alright.
What to do?
Oh, the waiting's getting to me.
Monks have wisdom save proficiency. And I think Lae'zel has like 8. Well, Lae'zel has -1 at worst. She's probably not going to be very good in this fight. It'll be fine. Let's just do it, see what happens. As long as I don't miss every other attack. I suggest attacking before talking to the child. I don't think I can.
Someone singing.
It's beautiful.
I think you have to talk to the child to trigger the cutscene, right? Because usually the harpies are like right here, right? This one like over here. Yeah, there's no harpies around. You have to talk to the child to start the cutscene. Alright.
Such a pretty song.
Shit, forgot about that? Nah, it's fine.
Shh. Listen.
I'm not gonna listen.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Does this child have pink eyes because he's being mind controlled, or is that just a thing tieflings can have? Because that's kind of weird.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want Just a little closer.
Yo. Ah, shit.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get
I think that was the sound of me failing the wisdom save. Yeah. Everyone but me and Shadowheart, right? Yeah, Lae'zel's down. Where's Lae'zel? Lae'zel? God damn it, Lae'zel. Okay, so... there are 4 of them. One up there, one up there, and there, and the other one right there. Ideally, I want to take you down. I can't get there, though. I mean, I have ranged attack. His eyes are pink because of a spell he's under, who's normally red-orange eyes. Yeah. It's like charm or something, right? Really don't know what to do here. I'm going to... camera, work with me. I'm going to move in here.
He's high.
And... try to shoot you. Saved, damn it. Patient defense. I could, that's gonna be pretty useful, actually. Why am I missing a key point, by the way? I think he used Flurry of Blows last stream, which is why. I feel like I should do this. Because shit's gonna go down as soon as I end my turn. I have 18 AC. I should be fine. What's the DC on the save, by the way? DC 15. Shit. That's really high.
What happened?
Am I already dead? God damn it. How's everyone else? Lae'zel's hurt. Lae'zel's dead. Down but not out. God damn it! You succeeded the save. I should be able to use you, Shadowheart. Okay, this is awful. Can I just jump up here? Damn it. If I use Step of the Wind, I could get up there. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I can get up there if I Step of the Wind. Yeah.
That's it.
Take this, you asshole. Okay, whatever. Trust in you, Karlach. We're gonna lose here. Okay.
Charlatan, your tricks will cost you.
Might need to GTFO. I might have game overed.
What happened?
Can I kill 4 of them with just Karlach? I mean, this one's gonna still try to kill them, so I have some time. And I have 18 AC and 2 key points. How much of a badass do I think I am? Huh. I wouldn't be able to kill you unless I crit. And bring you back. Something I could try. It'd be a bit of a risk, but I think it's my best shots. It would be... if I GTFO, you die, and I don't want that to happen. For reasons other than just saving a child, it helps me out later. Step 1. Revive you. Just put you over here. Step 2. Die. Okay, proned you. No more song. Which... everyone's already dead, so... doesn't help much, but it gives us a little bit of leeway before they start singing again. Never mind. Thank you, AT&AC. Yeah, you get out of here, little boy. Thank you for constantly saving, by the way, Karlak. Lae'zel is okay. I am okay, for the most part. Shadowheart is whatever. So what I think I should do... the fact that you're singing is the worst. Well, you could also be bad. If one of you started singing, it would be great, because I could just punch you in the face. But... what I think I need to do... punch you. That's 1 down. And then... what the fuck is... what the fuck? I think that was just a monk sound effect. You're fine. Just singing. Lae'zel, I'm gonna have to ask you to save, please, or die. Okay, never mind. Please, AC? Damn it. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. I need to GTFO. There's no way I'm surviving this. I mean... if I could Flurry of Blows as a action... what the fuck was that? Hey, how's it going? You're about to see me fail honor mode. Do I Step of the Wind or do I Health Potion? So, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. I mean, I'm actually not. This is awful. I think what needs to be done, just to avoid perishing, let's use this. Disengage. Dash. Shit. Run. Run. Run away. Mercon, I'm trusting you to not die. I mean, this is still a gamble, because you can get to me. I think you can even get to me. I'm gonna hope that you aren't evil. By the way, where are you from? I'm from America. Going to hope that you go for the kills here. Because you might see this Shadow Heart, like, real close to death, and go for that. Okay, this is still a luck of the dice, but... Damn it. Oh. I just have to hope I succeed the save again. Yeah, you run. Trusting you. Okay. Dash. Run away.
Under their noses.
Mercon, please survive. Do you stream any other games besides this? Not really. God damn it, Gale. Okay. Gonna go. Mercon, survive, please. Yeah, that's everyone down. Going to assume Mercon dies. So it turns out, can't fight the Harpies if everyone fails to wisdom save.
Spin. Dost thou require a new ally?
Can you resurrect everyone for me?
Proper payment. This is the price of balance.
Here you
well
go.
counted.
Is Mercon dead?
By doom and dusk, I strike thy name.
Okay, he's fine.
The archives.
That's amazing, actually.
Rise.
Success. Good thieving. Monster. Fingerly.
Okay. That's one.
Fate, dost thou require? Then thou must return. This is the price of
Shadowheart.
By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
How long have you been playing this game? That's a good question. I think a couple of months now, probably like half a year. Since like February, about.
Fate, dost thou require a new? Then thou must. This is the
So,
price of well cut. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
So that's everyone back. I should armor this and short rest.
Nice little nap.
Let's fast travel to the Emerald Grove. Observe your channel lacks artworks. Is that intentional? Out of laziness, yeah. If you're trying to sell me artworks, I'm not interested, just before you ask. I've seen your opener a couple dozen times. I don't want to be rude, but I just am not interested. Is Mercon okay? The journal says he's okay, but I didn't see him. Okay, just have a look at my work. I really don't want to be rude, but I'm not going to. I hope Mercon's okay.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
I took out one harpy, so if I go back there, it should be a little bit easier, but I'm not going to trust myself to not perish again. Just going to go check to see if Mercon's okay. Oh shit. Mercon. Not forcing you to buy anything from me, just have a look at my work. I mean, I
waiting. I crave blood.
Don't really care to, honestly. So. Yeah, let me... Shit. This is why. There's no Mercon. I'm not seeing one at least, but that's about where Mercon was. Stop doing that.
What is this?
Okay.
I will have your head, Harpy.
There's no Mercon. Which is nice. Only way out is through. Do I not have? Huh. Lizo's level 3, she got this? Does she? Does she got this? Okay, so that's 1 down, and by that I mean 2 down. I'm not seeing a dead Mercon anywhere. Hey Rose, do you know where Mercon would be if he somehow survives the harpies without the harpies dying? Should I follow through and try to take down the other two? Can you share me your Discord so I'll send you my work on it? 1v3, not level 3? Oh. I'm not gonna show you my Discord, by the way. Mission? Mercon ran into the secret hideout? Okay. I know where that is. Okay, let's just follow through. Just please make the saves. We all made the saves? Okay, sure. I didn't expect that.
Don't waste a step.
Eldritch Blast. Take this, you fool.
Done.
Take that, nerd. Your Instagram or anything you want to share with me? I'll share you everything I want to, which is nothing. I really don't want to be rude, but I've encountered you like a dozen times already.
What's this? Moving.
Just go here. As far as you can, please. Shoot the fool. That's fine. Take your fists out.
Talk to me.
Shadowheart. Move. Here.
Onward.
Sick flame. Firebolt. It's fine. Worst you can do is kill Lae'zel. Actually, that's pretty bad as well. Yeah, you just stay back there. Or, never mind. Did we all fail? God damn it. Okay, we're fine. Can I run away? You can. Okay. Sick flame. 50% winning odds. Damn, okay, fine.
Can't even catch my breath.
Move back a little. Eldritch Blast this fool. Damn it. Don't come over here. God damn it. I am not dying to you guys again. Please. Damn it.
What's the plan?
50%, 45, 50. Just this. Okay. Which means you get back up.
On the move.
Where's the other one? Getting here.
Strike.
Well, so much for peace.
Gonna let you come to me. Don't go that way. That's where the druids are. What do you mean resisted the song? No one's singing. Very good. Can I jump up here? Not really. Okay. Let's Step of the Wind dash. Still can't get that far.
Count on me.
What it can do is shoot you.
Can't give up.
Can I take a flame from down here? Yes.
Make this quick.
Another fight.
Fine.
Let's go.
Can I just blast him down here? No. It's fine. Dash. How do I get
ready?
There we go. What you gonna do? Can't do much. Alright. That didn't go as I wanted it to, but we won, so that's okay. And all it cost was that potion of speed that I got. Which, I mean, better to have used it than have waited the entire game, you know? Gonna need a long rest soon. Donnie is this guy here. I didn't get the password, though.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Let's go.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Yo. There's Donnie. Is Murkon down here? There's Mole. Saki. And no one else. Who are you? That's Mole. Saki. Melee. No Murkon. Yo.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
Yeah.
You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
Dr. Mole, she'd thank you for saving Murkon if he's still alive. Well, she didn't. Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Crown of Madness, Invisibility. Thought you might need help with something?
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Okay.
The gates will never see us coming.
Yeah, if we do that quest, we can get a pretty nice item. But you have to do it with a bit of finesse. Which I know exactly how to. Unfortunately, can't do it till level 4 at least. And we are not getting any experience. If I were... I'm gonna go see if Murkon is still dead. The journal says he's okay. But... if he's not in there... then I don't know. Why did I get XP? Okay, whatever. Huh? Excuse me? Completed quests. Safe from the harpies, the child left the area. Okay. Well, now that that's confirmed, is he in the cave now? That'd be nice if that's the case. Gonna go check again. Maybe I'll see him along the way. Nope. There's Donnie. Mole, Saki, Haley. I mean, the journal says he's okay, and so I'm inclined to believe it. But I'm not seeing a Murkon anywhere, dead or alive. Does he have a hangout spot that I'm not aware of? I don't know. Murkon would be on the rock that has the light shining on. If he isn't there, then I don't know. I mean, okay. I'll trust the game that he's alive. But it's a bit curious.
Need anything else?
Do you have a potion
of
for
course,
me?
but please remember.
I'd like one to replace
you're
one
not
I
the only one in
lost.
need.
No, you don't. How much is this? 100. Need at least 200 so that I can revive people if they die.
Sylvanas be with you.
I think I should long rest. Maybe he went to the bard. You know, fire. I think I know where she is. I can go talk to her. He's very far away. At least relative to my walking speed.
Just once.
That's Arabella.
Stealing the
That's Bear. Fire is over this way, I think, right? Pardon me, fellas. Just want to get past. Sir, I need you to move. Pretty please. Easy. Why do I need to do animal handling on a guy? It's kind of messed up. It's a long shot, but I'd check personally. No reason not to. Okay, Shadowheart doesn't want to come. I guess Karlach's going.
Let's kick in.
And no one else. Hello, squirrel. This is not... There it is. I have gone the wrong way. And I...
Moving ahead.
am stuck. There we go. This way. Tried? No, it goes if you're going to the Harpies to turn right immediately. Okay, I'm reading this too late. Hail, Fyra. Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, you have a quest for me anyway.
I should speak up.
Maybe I'll get some experience out of that.
The stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Sounded a little It doesn't sound that bad, honestly. Let's just listen for now.
Change? No. Damn it!
You good?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
It's a creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy. Well, mostly agony. Let's see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
What's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Looked it up. There's a good chance Marcana's been bugged out. That's fair. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. I wanted him to survive so that I could get the quest from Mole, but I got it anyway. I mean, he's technically alive in the eyes of the game, I think. So he might show up later in Act 2 at Last Light, if he shows up there. I mean, you don't really get anything out of him now, but it's fine. I just wanted the quest for Mole. Non-encouragement and gesture to relates. Perfectly awful. Those are the worst lyrics I've ever heard. That's mean. We'll just say to your teacher if she were here right now.
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
That's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Fade to black. Oh. A cutscene. Lovely. I knew that this would happen, but I didn't do the exact dialogue I did the first time. I hope I don't get copyright struck for this when I upload this to YouTube. This is a really good song that goes on for like 3 minutes. That shot was probably symbolic of something, but I don't know what. Whoa. Bravo.
Sorry.
I'm inspired, though it still needs work. Don't worry.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I've had a bad encounter with gnolls too, don't you worry. I can sympathize.
It was awful.
The problem is I got to revive my companions
I
afterward.
couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming.
I'm best friends with the mummy guy, and maybe you could talk to him.
That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Gets this long-ass cutscene, but doesn't get to be a companion. That is a bit of a shame. Do I not get any experience for that? Okay, I got 15 XP for that. I'm getting basically nothing. I thought Harpies only got like 100 XP. What else can I do? I want to get to level 4 before progressing any like major quests. Like in order to complete Mole's quest, I'd ideally want to be level 4. I don't want to fight the goblins till I'm level 4. Well, ideally level 5, but I won't need to do that. If I get to level 4, I can confidently go to Lump and try to get his horn. And maybe use that against the goblins, or specifically the Ragzlin fight. Whatever the XP the Harpies give it is enough, yeah. Oh hey Karlak. Forgot that you weren't with us. So look at this tiefling charging at me. What's south of the Blighted Village again? I don't remember. Ethel, right. Yes, Ethel, yeah. I'm so I keep thinking, like, in my brain, I keep thinking of this as north because that's just the default camera option, so I keep thinking that direction in the, like, is west, you know? So in my brain it's just like, oh, this is toward Ethel, this is toward, I don't know, you know? Like, it's just how my brain perceives the blighted village. It's weird. I could fight the goblins around here. And I could fight the goblins on the way. Didn't even realize that Grease was there. I could fight the goblins right there, right here, you know? That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I'll have to long rest before I do any actual fighting. But I'm just wondering. You going to long rest before you got distracted? Yeah, I do need to long rest. But I'm just trying to figure out what I should do next, you know? Something I could do is, first step, need to long rest. Lae'zel's gonna die, yeah. Oh right, Gale needs some shoes to eat. Trying to think of where I can get a thing. I could do what you said and try to get the paladin thing, which I probably should do. I think I'm gonna do that and then try to fight the gnolls again after a long rest. Hey.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
You don't just stare down each other for like 2 seconds and then start yelling, come on.
Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good.
You could start the conversation by
Teach me to
yelling, sure.
underestimate you.
But just having a stare down first? No, that's just awkward.
Ariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
She's a monk now, not a berserker, it's fine.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares.
There's some boots under the
You'd
windmill
cut
in
a
the village you can
child's
have.
throat
I already
just
gave
to
him those.
taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
What convenient worm powers, let's go.
Through you, the fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the blood war. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the blood war, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
You want to fight? Well, we'll give you one. Stand down.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
She's a tiefling, though.
Would you listen to sense?
Approval from everybody.
This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
Alrighty. Well, now we gotta talk to you guys.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
He's a warlock, though, not a fighter. And turns out, after the game, when he loses his warlock powers, if he loses his warlock powers, he becomes a ranger,
To a
which is
pantomime,
weird.
I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Also, according to D&D lore, I think you don't ever lose warlock powers, you just stop being able to gain them. I don't know.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
I deserve answers.
And you'll have them. But I can't promise you'll like them.
It's fine. Gale still needs some shoes to eat. Or he's fine now. No, he's not. What does Arcane Hunger do? Disadvantage on con saves. Oh no, not the wizard with disadvantage on con saves. Yeah, let's just long rest. What is the effect on you? It's Armor of Agathis. It's a special thing that basically says I get temporary HP, and whenever you hit me, I do damage to you. Hey, Scratch. It's this. Basically, as long as I have the temporary hit points I get from them, they take damage, you know? It's pretty nice on Warlocks, exclusively, because it scales with your spell slots. And it does an extra 5 temporary hit points and damage every single spell slot. So eventually it's like you gain 25 temporary hit points, and as long as you have it, you know? It's pretty good that way. In fact, I'll use it right now. I get extra health, a little bit of damage, in case someone gets a bit too close. Pretty good spell all around. Only on the Warlocks, though. On everyone else, it's kind of a waste. Okay. Let's ignore Gale for now. I need to get Karlach out the party. Let's go back to camp.
What's on your mind?
I need you to stay behind.
Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
Only for like 30 seconds.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Yeah, you do that. Anyway. Just hope I don't run into the gnolls again. I don't think the paladins are going to be immediately hostile, just because I have Karlach recruited, so we should be fine that way. I could fight the guys in there. Eventually. Just 2 people. I could probably take them on. I think my game plan right now is get that helmet you mentioned for Gale. And then, once I don't need to worry about the magic items anymore, gonna go fight the gnolls up there. Keep out of the eye line. They're not gonna come down, but just be careful. They're pretty chill, I think, these paladins, until I get angry.
Whoever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Said the helmet was downstairs, right? Thank you, autosave. You're very useful in honor mode.
Cut it out. the gnolls out there.
Hello.
Ati's friend. You're welcome to
Well,
rest
they're
here.
downstairs down the hatch. Okay.
Ah, that stench. A body must have been here a good while.
Let's ignore the dead body. Or not ignore it. Do you have a key? No. Let's get Starion. Don't you worry, Gale. I'm working on it. Where's the Starion again? It's this way, right? There he is. Hey, Withers. Didn't know you were back there.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Yeah, cool. Come on.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Break the door.
Lead
It has medium toughness. There's no way I'm doing that. If I had Great Weapon Master, maybe. In case you don't know, or to do at least 22 damage. There's no way I'm doing that at this point in the game.
What a day.
Not without Great Weapon Master. Lockpicking impossible? God damn it.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. That's fine. I know where the key is.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
You have it, right? Damn it. Could have sworn the key was on some dead body. There it is. Hopefully this works. This is...
It might open the Toll House vault.
This was the key I was thinking of. I don't know if this is the key that'll open the door, but it's my best shot. Just until I get Gorilla by Master, I suppose. Cancel lockpick it. Hey guys, bye. Okay. Easy. You guys stay behind.
Trap. Be cautious.
I see the vents in the ground. Gold. That basically doubled my money. Now I'll be able to revive 2 people at once when they die. Now it's a find.
Trap. Be cautious.
These gloves, you speak. Pouch. Oh. Your camp supplies, though. As are you. Okay. Let me just grab someone.
Ready.
Sit in the 2 chairs and have someone go in. Okay. That's what I was about to do. Sit.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Sit again. Nothing happened. What?
No time to rest.
Am I doing something wrong?
Have a lot on my mind.
Thought this door was
And,
supposed to
well,
open.
In it.
That's bizarre. There isn't a click. There isn't
Can't
a
afford
click.
to stay idle.
Maybe someone else does.
Eager for battle.
Seems like I can just run through here all I want.
Move with purpose.
6. Nothing. Starting.
What now?
No perception check or anything. This is good.
Seems I've done something, but not enough.
Okay, well that did something.
Well, hello.
So only a Astarion could sit.
No one back home will ever believe this.
There was a
Keep your
click,
distance,
and he spoke about it. What if I sit here?
Take heed. I see a trap.
Yeah, he clicks on that one too.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Characters aren't even saying there's a pressure plate. There was a click though. Only on the Astarion. Open. Damn it. That's so weird. It's not a weight thing. Okay, I guess that's just bugged. Have to get my thing somewhere else.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tense.
Please don't
It's a
remind
game
me.
that's bugged. It might just
But
be
keep your guard up with her.
honor mode being cursed, you know? So... I guess I'm just gonna go fight the gnolls anyway. See what happens. Let's run away and then get Karlach back in the party. Gonna try to get a surprise round, which means... I want an assassin in the party.
Copper for your thoughts.
Which means...
Looks like your troops all trooped up.
we
Do you
want
need to send someone
Shadowheart out of here.
No.
Clerics aren't especially good in the early levels. At least combat-wise. Good for guidance spam, but that's about it.
How delicious.
Astarion takes center stage for now. Gnolls over that way. If we want to come in through the other side, ideally, because they seem to be facing this way more than the other way. Yeah. The things I can think of are the robe you get after saving house and buying from Aaron, or the robe Volo gives you. Yeah. Can I buy something from Aaron? There was one thing I had in mind, but it does involve taking down these gnolls.
Neither seen nor heard.
Not these gnolls, but gnolls in general. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Shit. Bought from Aaron solely to give to Gale. Nice.
Just like old times.
Can I shoot from this far away? Those are usually 60 feet, right? Yes. Okay, this should work. I missed, but we got surprise round, which is nice.
Shall we dance?
Move here. Do I get advantage? Okay, fine.
They won't know what bit them.
Oh, I didn't, miss. Nice. Okay. Let's keep you in the back. You're done.
This is gonna feel good.
Monk
Jimmy on the go.
here. I do think I should probably just buy something from Aaron. Or maybe pickpocket if the odds are in my favor. I'll stay right here. 18 AC is pretty nice.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
And you here. I've got some HP buffer, which isn't good. You up front. Can I shoot from this far away? Even with disadvantage, it'd be fine. No, fine. Bring out sword. You get a multi-attack, which is scary, but not yet. Let's move you here.
In position.
Punch you in the face. And 2 more times. Any damage is good damage. And now we get sneak attack. Right here. Didn't kill, but that's fine.
Won't give in.
I'll just blast you. Okay, that's 2 down. No damage on our back right now. You just wasted your action, you fool. You moron. It's fine, this is the warm-up. For when the real fight begins.
This feels good.
Nice. My first inspiration. Oh, I had already got one before. The real fight being over there. Give me those hyena ears. Gonna need them for later. Yeah, we want to go up here. Not now. But soon. Man, I'm getting no XP. I've already done this. Let's go buy something from him. Don't want to leave Gale too hungry too long.
Well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
She's not Orin. Gotta make a game out of everything. No. Hello.
Need anything else?
Let's see your wares.
Of course. But please, remember.
Let's see.
You're not the only one in need.
163. I just want to buy the cheapest thing that Gale can eat. So far it's that one thing. Okay, I think that's it. Or this ring. Wow, that's expensive. That's a lot of money. A lot of money that
Sylvanas
I
be
do
with
have. Maybe Damwon has something cheaper. Hopefully. Damwon might sell a +1 hand crossbow, which would be nice if I plan to have a swords bard. Or even just a thief, you know?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here.
Oh, right, you
But you
do
aren't
this.
from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells.
I can go get Infernal Iron. I forgot about that part.
Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
I think the only option I
Very
have in
hot by
terms
the
of
smell of it.
XP
Might be burning out a piston ring.
would be to fight some
or leaking
goblins.
Oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close.
I
or
might
your
have
eyes
to
will
fight
melt
those
shut.
goblins that you fight at the like checkpoint before getting to the camp. I don't think that'll give me enough XP, but it'll get me close.
Phew.
Hopefully.
You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky.
If worse comes
I might
to
be able to
worst, I could
I
go
need
try to save
infernal
Halsin.
iron, and a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
But I don't know if
thing
saving Halsin
Isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest.
will put a timer on
I'm
long
not sure
rest.
how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the
Like,
temperature?
let's
a
save
little?
Halsin, but then don't take down the
Worried I'm
bro.
gonna go in for a
the
handshake and singe
camp, I mean.
someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first.
If you're
But
feeling
help one,
brave, you can fight the
help both.
exploding trees or
If we
fight
can
the
cool
spider.
you off, it'll stabilize your engine.
Yeah, there's no I'm
and
fighting
allow
the
you to
spider right
touch
now.
whomever you please.
Like, even if I were level 5, I'd hesitate before fighting the spider. Anyway, I want to see what sold. I would like this shield for reasons later. Okay, I think the best thing to buy would be
Forge
that
from the heart.
one thing
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for
that Aaron sells. Could ignore Gale for now, I think, though. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Buy it. Give it to him.
Need anything else?
Yo.
Of course. But please, remember,
It was this,
you're not
right?
the only one in need.
Yeah, give this to me.
Silva.
Spider's a harder fight than it should be. It is a really tough fight. I think it's supposed to be a fall damage tutorial. Like using the environment to your
My
advantage.
condition likes being ignored as little as I do.
I've been ignoring you.
I must
Fine,
consume
here
another
you go.
artifact. And
There
soon.
you go.
Thank you.
Oh, he's
Good
gonna give me the
God.
entire spiel. I'm gonna skip
Listen,
through
I need
this.
to speak to you, to all of you.
There's no need.
I appreciate you have to. What I am, and what one.
We've
Such
heard
was-
this
she revealed
before.
herself
Yada
to me and
yada.
She became my teacher.
You banged the
More,
goddess.
You see, Miss, I sought
I don't
to
really
cross
care.
our boundaries. Though not. We come now to the crux
And now
of my folly.
you have a nuke.
For
I
once,
pressed
I'll
the
say
wrong
this,
dialogue
the
option.
mad- even she restored
Yeah,
what
the
if?
entire autobiography.
What you know? I was take here.
Please don't.
Feel it into the dark. You see inside its teeth,
Stop.
its claws. It's unstoppable.
Terrifying. As long as I absorb traces of the weave, I don't know, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. That is, you truly are. I thank you. I stand now.
Okay. So now, yeah, I think the best thing to do. Well, one thing I could do is
keep a blade close.
Let's go in here, get the infernal iron for later.
A crooked touch.
When I go back to the camp. Grove.
I've got a long road
Always
ahead.
mix up the wording. Go back to the tieflings. Can go over there, just grab the upgrade for Karlak. But before then,
Someone doesn't like visitors.
gonna fight some goblins.
Simple.
I could fight the gnolls up there, but it'd rely a bit on luck. Especially considering the big boss they have.
Patch up my engine.
Alright.
Actually,
Don't touch me.
can I disarm this? Easy. I probably will fight the spider, but
All's well that ends.
not for a while
as it
yet.
could have.
Because you do need to fight the spider for the book, if nothing else. Which I could just give to Astarion for the approval, but unless you're romancing someone, approval really does not matter. Because there's no way, unless you do one of the major deal breakers,
Ah, the faded ghost of fun.
for them to just leave from approval, you know? I fight the Githyanki before I fight the spider. The crashes for a while. Over this way. Should be fine. This fight's rough, but it's not unwinnable rough. It's not going to be worse than the Harpies, at least.
We'll need a cover story.
How did I... The Gith at the Mountain Cross? I've actually never fought them. I always dialogue my way out of that.
Here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck sight.
Yeah, I've got a reason to be here.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Let's just attack. Pretty nice initiative. Something I should probably try to take that out. Not gonna give up this initiative though. You. Yeah, you hang back.
No choice but to keep going.
Take this down. Hang back.
Victory awaits.
Stand
Taking
here.
position.
%. You. That gets a little easier. Okay. That guy's not going to be part of the picture for a minute. Alright.
Incoming.
Didn't want you to move there, but whatever. Just do wait till I get to level 4, then this 65% is going to turn to 95 real soon. Need to respec after that, though. Ow. Get the good damage boost. Nope. Right back at you.
You idiot! Let's have a little fun.
Ah, fuck you. Ow. Ow. Why do you get a turn? Come on. You just showed up. Bonus action, disengage. And shoot you. 19 HP.
Time to push my luck
That
again.
is way too much HP. So,
Will ascend.
do this. And why can't you do this? Weird. Yeah. Action surge. This is kind of not going well now that I'm looking at it. Let's do the same to you. Second wind. Lovely.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
You have disadvantage on this attack, so it should be fine. Lovely. Shoot you.
Done.
Damn it. You're still frightened. Karlak, you need to potion. Not gonna help much, but it is better than nothing. One down.
Absolute blessings.
Nobody. Nope. Damn it. Please take damage. Potion.
Blood comes easy these days.
Nothing to do but this. 30%. Okay, I'm gonna look for slightly better odds. 42. 42's nice, but okay, whatever. Roll the dice. Damn it. So, you're frightened. I'm not worried about you. You're a little scary. And now you're not. Get out of here. I'm not gonna risk the attack. Okay, so let's flurry of blows you. Always miss one of the attacks. It's fine. Letting too many of these live. And that guy up there is an issue as well. Letting that thing survive is an issue. Might be better to just kill you. Yeah.
Survival is all that matters.
Still stuck. Just gonna do this. Kinda heals. Gives me a bit more survivability.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's whack you.
I will not know failure.
Best offense is making sure that they can't... Best defense is make sure they can't kill me, you know? Which is why I'm going to miss on my attacks. There we go.
Find a route.
3 more. Now we're just gonna focus on you until you perish.
Still breathing, despite everything.
One way or another.
Let's go.
Karlach. Like I said, best defense is making sure they can't do anything. Two more. Nope. Can you not? Nice, okay. Here.
Position. Nothing will stand in my way.
Lizelle has 2 saves. 0 failures, she'll be okay.
Fuck yes.
Let's move. What are you? What is going on? Go up here.
Heading out.
Now, go this way. We're fine. Yeah, see, she's fine. Time to shoot you.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Again.
I'm heating up.
And again. There we go. How much XP did that give me? More than I got this entire stream. You. I don't think these guys get anything. Have any loot?
Let's have a look.
Does honor not just give you less XP? I'm getting to level 4, it doesn't take this long. secrets and being very careful about it. Let's try to take you guys on. Are there only 2 of you? I thought there were 3. There's the 3rd. Let's try to get the surprise round.
Trust no one. Time for discretion.
Good
move unseen.
Let's see, 20, 22, 19. This has the highest chance of hitting.
Picked a fight.
Not surprised. That's weird.
Close ranks.
Anyway. You go down. Thank you.
Let's have some fun.
Damn it. You. Oh, I did sneak attack. Okay, whatever.
Still on my feet.
Move up here. Shoot you. Damn it. Ow. Not the 1 damage. 3 damage. That's a lot of damage. Whack. How do you have Sacred Flame? How dare you? Punch. Oh, you have enough movement. Screw off.
Tactical.
No, punch him in the face. I said punch him in the face. Nice.
Let's turn someone inside out.
That's what we're planning to do. Shoot you. Nice.
Nothing important is ever easy.
And please don't miss Eldritch Blast. Every time. This higher hitting chance. Damn it. Second one. Don't heal yourself. How dare you? You're fine.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Go down whenever you feel like.
Where do I go from here?
Any day now. There we go.
What's up for discussion?
That gave just about the same amount of XP as that other fight. What's in this chest? Nothing.
No traps, please.
Scrolls people dead. What was that noise?
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
What the hell is... the fuck is that? Okay, whatever. I don't want to go toward the goblin camp right now. It's a bird? Yeah, but I was wondering what is causing it. I've never heard it before. Just need a little bit more XP, only like 500 or so. Yeah. I think my only option for XP is Goblin Camp, these guys, or the Knolls. Really, I mean, in terms of feasibility, there's a lot of ways I can go. Which way I should
the wind back in
go
my sails.
is a different question altogether.
What's the story?
Careful, I bite.
Let me do this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I think This is probably a poor decision. But I think my best bet is to go for the gnolls. Because I can have one of them fight with me, and that'll make the fight a lot easier. But only if I can pass a check. But I've got inspiration, and the DC to make them fight with me is a bit low. The DC to make them kill themselves afterward is pretty high, though. Which is what worries me. Which, I mean, yeah. Having them fight with me is nice, but then I'll have to fight it afterward.
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
Let's go with this, right? Didn't see the fire. Yeah, these guys. Are you standing in fire? Oh. Gonna do this. Wind here is the scariest. I've got no other options for XP really, so let's just do
That
it.
symbol in the blood. What does it mean?
Hey.
Action, not reaction.
Starion, you fucking idiots. I wanted Lae'zel to go first. Why did you charge forward?
Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Sorry.
Don't be a fool, lad.
We rolled pretty well in initiative.
Keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Okay, you're fine. You're gonna start a conversation with us next. Let's put Starion over this way.
Can they see me?
And we'll be fine here.
Never a dull moment.
Want you in the back, so you're fine about here. Not close enough to fight anyone but you, and let's do this. Right here. That doesn't gets rid of the. It's fine. Yeah, you come over this way. Don't care for that. Man, that hurt. Okay, that didn't do much. Okay, let's move here. Second one. Menacing. You. Action surge. Second verse, same as the first. Perfect.
My turn.
Harlack. Want you over here. You're gonna be a frontliner just like the other ones. You're scary.
Need to learn the hard way.
Is your bloodthirst active? Take out your fists. Okay. No, you didn't. Okay, whatever. Thank you. Yeah, you use your action. Okay, can't use that deflect missile anymore. 2 turns at least, but that's okay. There goes Starion's advantage. It's fine, he would have lost it here anyway. I don't like you flanking me, don't do that. It's fine. Flynn, please. What the fuck are you doing?
the shock of
Okay.
psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps.
If I don't
onto
pass
yours.
this check to
You
make
see
them fight
yourself
with
through
me,
her
I'm just gonna run
eyes,
away.
a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Search the mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Do this one. Don't roll a 1. Okay. It's fine. I got 2 more inspirations for the later
Sensing
one.
your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Okay, that's great. We're in best case scenario for now. Yeah, you see that much damage? It's gonna be nice to have on our side. For as long as we have it. Stay out of the acid, we don't want that -2 AC.
Let's have some carnage.
Yeah, we're still stuck like this, so... Can I sneak attack you? No. I want you dead anyway. You're gonna be an issue. Let's move this way. We're doing pretty fine. For now. Yeah, you attack Flint. You...
On the move.
Let's... Menacing attack you. Just have that concentration, that's annoying. Can't use bonus actions. I thought it was reactions. Shit, that's even worse. Ah, it's fine. Ow. Don't kill Lae'zel. Ah, it's annoying. Dash, please? Okay. Still have some time. Thank you. Oh, you still did damage. You. Can I sneak attack you? No. $13, $7. Let's move over here. Try to sneak attack you. Okay. Lae'zel and Karlach are really low. Damn it. Don't kill Lae'zel, please. I don't have any form of... That's real bad. It's real bad. Flynn. You should have carried me. No, don't you dare. Thank you. Flynn. Thank you. There's still 3 of them. They're all scary.
These boots have seen everything.
Something I could do that I probably should do. First off, ideally I could kill you. I'd have to 1 hit you and 2 I'd have to roll max damage. without a crit. Because my charisma is +3, right? Yeah. So I need to roll a 10. So that probably wouldn't work. What I'm thinking of doing is using throw to throw a potion and bit both of them back up. But then they'll just go down immediately again. But that would be better. Are we gonna meet Beta? We're not gonna lose here. I'm still comfortably, like, able to run away if I need to. I mean, I don't want to say that because after this fight, we're probably gonna have to fight Flynn. But it's not looking unwinnable right now. Let's do this. I hope I'm not hitting Karlach here. Only got Karlach, damn it. Okay, just move over this way.
Time to kill.
So, Starion. Can you just get Lae'zel up?
You'd be dead without me.
Let's move this way. Hide. Okay, whatever. Completely fine. Oh shit. Okay, Lae'zel's dead. Oh, they're both still fine? I thought... Oh shit. Might need to run away. Yeah, Flynn might still be able to carry. If I just... run away. But... then I'll have to do the check afterward. Let's do this. Two of them down, one of them down. And have me just run away. No way to heal them, so I'm gonna hope that they go for Flynn. Both of them have 2 failed checks, so they're probably gonna die. I think my plan, in heavy quotation marks, some plan there, have Flynn take care of everything, and then as soon as the fight ends, I need to run away. And hopefully, I don't have to talk to Flynn after that, you know? Yeah, you fight Flynn. Weaken her as much as you can. They're both fine still. Damn it. Okay, we're fine. Thought I was safe. Okay. What I can do now, only one left. Flynn can probably take that. Let's try to do what I did again. Lae'zel, are you okay? Throw right here. Both of them should be fine. It only gets one of them. Back up. Don't kill Karlach immediately. Yeah, you take on Flynn. Hurt her as much as you can. Ah, Lae'zel's dead. That's fine. Eat one of Alpha's. Back up. Flynn. If you could not kill immediately, that's great. Okay. Get Astarion back up.
That doesn't look good.
And get out of the acid. You're paralyzed, so you're not going to be able to do anything. I might be able to get Lae'zel back up. Because Flint's at half health right now, which is very nice if we do end up having to fight her.
Hungry for the slaughter.
You're low, but you're ranged attacker, so it shouldn't be fine. It should be fine. You're paralyzed, can't do anything. You have your action. Use one of these on you. Put you in the. Put you there. It'll be a wisdom check, so I think it'd be smart to try to have Karlach do the attacking. She also has the most health of all of us, aside from me, to do the dialogue check. Talk to Karlach.
She is still ravenous.
Okay.
Her mind a hungry pit.
Everyone's okay.
The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
We might be able to take her down. I'm gonna try to do the check, but it's not guaranteed. I do have 2 inspiration. Damn it. If all else fails, I can run. Damn it. I have to do 2 checks as well. Next one's gonna be DC 15, I think.
Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists.
I hope that first check at least makes this fight a bit, yeah, a bit easier. So worth a try, damn it. Okay.
She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you.
You didn't
She
inter-reverse
severs
me.
the connection and prepares to attack.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, you're gonna kill Karlach. Ow. Okay, Lae'zel.
Time to strike.
Gonna need you to do this. Saved, damn it.
The dance macabre.
Take this. Okay, we can win this. Should have done this to get advantage. I got sneak attack anyway, it's fine.
What now?
Take this. 20 health is fine. Just stay back
Time to strike.
for when she kills Lae'zel. Just try to make her use as much movement as possible. Yeah, we'll use that. No. 6. Okay, that's fine. Expecting a bit more. 27. That's worrying.
On my way.
But we can handle that. Maybe.
Let's have a little fun.
Maybe.
Quick and quiet.
14. That's not as much as I would have liked.
Well, so much for peace.
This has to do any amount of damage. Shit. Okay. Run away. We're not escaping.
Can't slow down.
We're just trying to get some ground. Miss. You're getting a multi-attack every round. I might need some GTFO. How much HP do you have? 18. Should have been using Bone Chill. You know.
Need to find a way forward.
This isn't unwinnable just yet. It's looking like it will be, though. Yeah, you killed Karlak. That's 4. 2 HP. Frightened. Okay. Frightened is good. Frightened is very good. Thank you, Cthulhu. I will remember this. Oh shit. Shit. Thought I was fine. Don't chill again. Damn it. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Shit. Okay. I've been playing with fire a bit too much. I need to get out of here. Just go in a direction. Away from her. Okay, I thought I could win. I was hoping I could win. I could not. It's fine.
Fate spins along. Dost thou require a new
I need to
pen?
resurrect
Thou
someone.
must
Can I resurrect
return.
everyone?
This is the price of balance.
No, I can't. I can't.
Very well. Then
Resurrect
thou
everyone.
must return. This
Alright,
is the
Lizzo.
price of balance.
There we go.
By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
I'll get it eventually.
Well, that's interesting.
I should have done a Starion first.
Today, I'm afraid. Little bit of this.
It's a 10% chance. Come on.
I can take what I please.
I've tried a bit more than 10 times. There we go.
Dost thou require? Then thou must
Starion.
This is the price of
There you go.
By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Don't. I wasn't trying to loot Starion.
Dost thou require? Then thou must. This
Alright.
is the price.
Here you go.
Well, by doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives.
Still in that 20.
Rise.
Okay, that sucked. Did I get any XP for it? I'm so close. If I killed Flynn, I would have gotten it. If I just did miss all of my Eldritch Blasts, I would have gotten it. I could go again, but I'm out of
Indolence breeds madness.
these.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay, I think I can long rest and try again. I think that's my best bet. Alright, hey guys.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Hey, Mizora.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
That's a nice set of wings. Let me guess, Will's patron?
Handler's the word, if it's all the same. My pup here's been unruly.
I mean, sure.
And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious.
I mean, Cambions
The
are
little
monsters, I
pupster's
think.
found his bark.
And tieflings are like
Clause G, section
quarter
9. Target shall be
Cambion.
limited to the infernal,
Or
the demonic,
quarter
the heartless,
devil.
and the soulless.
Cambions are half
Karlak
devil, I
meets the
think.
criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Do I know about that? I thought she tells you that after the... Okay, whatever. Get to the point.
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Sorry, Will.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
This is cool transition. Even if they didn't want to make the animation to like have the horns grow and they just like snap to the next model, it is still a cool transition, you know? It's a cool implementation, I think.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
Turned you into a
Promise
tiefling,
broken,
kind of.
a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
I already have a patron.
Oh, and Will,
I do not need a second one.
our pact still stands.
Cthulhu's much nicer than you are.
Ta-ta.
Without Cthulhu, we'd be talking to Beta right now. I'd be in the
I'll be honest, soldier.
I'd be in the character creation
Oh,
menu right
really?
now.
Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Thanks, patron like that was extremely dangerous. It was a very courageous or stupid move.
Wouldn't be courage without the risk, would it? I'll figure out a way to make it up to him. What are heroes like? Swords? Shields? Shiny things?
All those things are very good. I do like all of those things. What about you, Will?
God's damn her, straight back to the hells.
Dude, your patron
Just
is
look at
awful.
me.
Mine's so much better.
I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
She didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Okay. Yeah, I think we need to long rest, and then hopefully I can still fight Flint, even if she will have max health. Wow. I'll be able to use, like, Flurry of Blows. Hopefully I'll land a few frightens. I do know a combo where if you frighten a prone creature, they stay down. Do I have it? This just stays, huh? Okay. I mean, I would rather have this, honestly. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hopefully I can get in a surprise round.
Watch your back.
That would be best case scenario. If she's still here. Not seeing her anywhere. How are they doing? Are they dead? You guys couldn't take on... Oh shit. Damn it. No more surprise round. Okay, going full throttle onto this. I can do this. Topple. Topple. Punch you in the face.
Shall we cut and run?
I was hoping for a surprise round. This will do. Don't have advantage. Give me advantage. There we go. Nice.
Where do I go from here?
So,
Victory awaits.
need you to frighten. Please. Damn it.
Another fight. Let's go.
Done.
Let's back up. Stay up here.
With haste.
If I need to run. Oh, you didn't do anything, you fool. Go back down. Nice. You don't get a turn.
I'm ready. I'll do it my way.
Survival is all that matters.
Damn
I
it.
am fury. I am death.
Damn it. Ow. Alright. Nice.
Strange power resonates within the corpse.
That's what
It
should have
calls to you.
happened the first time. When it's a 1v4, I can take on anything.
Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
That's great, but I can't use these until I trigger the cutscene in the Goblin Camp. Or I have to trigger the first Dream Guardian cutscene, which only triggers after the cutscene in the Goblin Camp. So these are just worms and jars for me until then. Which is fine, I don't need it.
Their hosts as soon as they need to.
I was gonna take this and give it to Gale.
Here's hoping there's a cure apart from kicking the cart.
Okay, I was hoping I could talk to these guys, because then it would lead to a potential way for me to get
Assume nothing.
what's inside here.
You don't craft a chest like that to hold trinkets. There must be something valuable inside.
I do know what's in there.
Why wonder? when we can find out for ourselves.
I do know that if you open it, though, bad things will happen in one way. I think. I think if I just go to the Zentrum hideout now. This part, there's a lot of finagling and ways to mess up in this part. I think in a perfect world, you take down all the gnolls and everything. And then you are able to talk to Rugen. And you can get what's inside the lockbox, which is the Iron Flask for the Spectator. And then you can just go kill Rugen in the Zentrum hideout. And then you can get the Titan String Bow. Yeah. That's really the only thing you'd want. But since I didn't talk to Rugen, I'm going to have to, what was that? I'm going to have to, play nice with the guy in here who is not visible. Hopefully not have to kill him, but
someone's moving around in there.
There he is. Let me just... Okay. I was about to quick save, but you don't get that luxury here. That barrel's scary. If you talk to Rugen, he gives you the password, but...
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
This one. No inspiration. Okay.
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
You won't kill me, but you will make me mad. Down, I'm not here to fight. They're both the same. Let's do persuasion. 50-50. Damn it. Okay, guess we're solving our problems with violence.
That ain't the passphrase.
Run away, run away, run away, run away. Run, 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 run.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
That's not good. Garlic. Garlic. Okay. So... I don't think going in there is a good idea anymore. I'm gonna look it up and see what that means. Zentrum hideouts. BG3. If I go in there, are they gonna just be hostile? Let's see. Find the missing shipment. Not sure how I see exactly what happens. Let's look up find the missing shipment. Which is... thing. One more with the syndrome. Hideout must be located in the barn of Joaquin's Rest. Automatically be aware of the Syndrome hideout. Whoever comes at first, either speaking through Rugen or... Okay. Asking his corpse questions will speak with dead. I could have done that. Hindsight 2020. Party spares Rugen's life. It will share the location of the hideout along with the password to enter. Immediately provide the key. There are a myriad of other ways. Succeeding to make this man allows the Zentrum to be dealt with peacefully. Okay, so because of the wording on that, on the wiki, probably shouldn't go in there. Which means
Assume nothing.
I have lost the Titan string bow. Unless I can maybe get it in Act 2. But that's a maybe. I was kind of hoping for a level. That doesn't seem to be an option. I have to short rest again. Where can I get 39 XP? I mean, it's probably not 39 for everyone, right? 39.
Let's march.
9.
What now?
39. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Where can I get 40 XP? 40 XP. I think I have an idea. We can fight the guys in this barn here. Surely they've got 40 XP, right? Right? Alternatively, I can go up here.
One day I'll catch a break.
There's a little interaction you can do here that might give me some XP. I'm not sure though.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Sleight of hand. Damn it. Yoink. Yoink.
Strained
Damn
by
it.
your clumsy technique, the blade snaps in two.
Nah, it was just a +1 dagger anyway. Broken dagger. Huh. That was a fish.
Sharp metal fragment pokes out of the meat. It's of no use to you.
Ah, okay. It's fine. It was just a +1 dagger, so... see what happens when we go in here.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door.
I wonder what's going on in there.
Low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Open the door.
Wait, don't interrupt them. Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
By all means. Yo.
What the hell are you doing?
Trying to get to level 4. Just wanted to join the fun.
Ruined. Smash! Oh, smash you!
Okay. Alright. Let's try to take you down first. Let me go over here.
Time for a new approach.
I need to just do one of these. Classic missing. And back up.
Time to press ahead.
Get out! Out!
I am out. Okay. You. Down. Nice. Punch. There's a level. Let's move you right here so that you can't get to anyone else. Body block you. Ow. Oh, okay, never mind. What does that do? strength increased by 4, armor class reduced by 2, and has resistance to all physical damage. Lovely. Can I menace him? What if I say please? There we go.
I'm all set.
Thank you for the follow.
Ready or not?
How are you doing? I'm doing, you know. I could be doing better.
Still breathing, despite everything.
These fights aren't exactly going in my favor, I would say. How's your stream going? It's going about as well as it usually does.
Ready for another round?
You. Down. Damn it. I can't get the frightened toggle combined. Gonna go for Karlach or Lizzo? Bad move. Damn it.
Leave no trace.
So what other games do you like to play? I like to play mostly RPGs. Why didn't I get advanced sneak attack? Whatever. Mostly RPGs.
Come on.
In my own time, I have been playing a bit of Sekiro, which is nice. I don't know, strength, I guess? Oh, that's good? Yeah, it is good. You have an 80% chance, Alpha. God damn it. Are you still frightened? You were not frightened. Okay, I need to get far away.
Breathe deep and move.
Ow. My entire face. You okay, Karlach? Karlach's fine. By the way, what's your favorite companion in Baldur's Gate 3? That is probably a tie between Minthara or... Actually, it's probably just Minthara. Oh, Minsk is also a good option, yeah. You get him so late, I forget about him. Yeah, probably a tie between Minthara or Minsk.
Step quick.
I don't think Minsk counts, though, because he's not a Baldur's Gate 3 character. He's a Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 character.
No choice but to keep going. Very well.
So, that being said, probably Minthara.
Done.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You're stuck. Oh shit. Ow. Asshole. Please die. Damn it.
Let's find some prey.
There we go.
Those beasts were expecting visitors.
Oh, I've seen worse. Gnomes can be...
Where are you from? Everyone starts asking that now. Is that one of the new questions that... Don't mind me asking. I'm from Northern America.
What to do?
Finally got to level 4. Now I can play the game again. You know, after I long rest. Give me friends, because apparently I need the advantage on these rolls. Misty Step, I guess? Misty Step is probably good, because I'll need to GTFO a lot, apparently. We can keep these. Ability improvement. Give me Charisma. And I think Charisma. How's the weather over there? I would answer, but I never go outside. I'm kidding, it's pretty clear. Maybe a bit cloudy. Yeah, let's get Europa Master, why not? Monk. We want Tavern Brawler. Give me Con. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna reclass immediately anyway. And you will get Sharpshooter. How long have you been playing this game? Since February.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Man, I'm going through these long rests like nobody's business. We need to do another one real soon. That's nice. It is nice. It's a very good game. Clocked in close to 400 hours already. Excuse me. Oh, right. I see. Very scared to go to this interim hideout right now. Might wait till level 5 or 6 to go in there. Plus long rest. Can only afford to do 2 more. Charm this fish the bear gets in the grove. I should. Might do that off camera. Because it's low risk, so there's no point in me
Seems like a good moment to talk.
needing to just record it in case I do go down. No one wants to talk.
You don't
Streams
sleep
every
well,
Monday, Wednesday, and
flitting
Thursday.
between dreams and nightmares.
Excuse me? Oh, this
Maybe
is
you
the...
wake up because you know something is wrong.
Hey, Star Owl.
Or maybe you just get lucky.
How long have you been streaming on Twitch?
Shit.
About a year and some change.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you.
Since last
I just
February,
needed,
I think.
well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is.
It'd be nice to have the
A
bonus action to use on you,
a
Starion.
slave to sanguine hunger.
It's a long time? It is a long time, and I'm only just now starting to get traction. On YouTube only. Twitch is exactly the same as it was day one.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster.
My VODs on YouTube are doing pretty well,
feed
though.
on animals.
Streaming
Bulls,
skills are pretty good.
deer,
No, they aren't, but I appreciate it.
kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak.
You know, you could have told me day one. It would have been nice to have
If
that
I
bite
just had a little blood,
a while ago.
I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs.
Why
No.
don't you use overlays and
I
logos in
needed
your
you to
stream?
trust me.
Banner, emotes,
And
VTuber?
you can trust me.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I don't really like VTubers. You know? It's just kind of uncanny, you know? It's like being talked to by a mannequin. Never really cared for it.
Thank you.
By the way, I'm an artist. Yeah, I could
Do
tell.
you think you could trust me?
I'm not
just
interested in buying
a little
anything.
Further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Okay, fine.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
If you would like me to actually get your opinion on my work, no, I'm fine. Ow.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Okay, stop. Please. Let's go.
Hmm? Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Good for you.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
I didn't force you to buy anything, but let's check my work.
You're invigorating, but I need
don't want
something
to.
more
I'm sorry.
filling.
I don't want to sound rude.
This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
I like when he
You
repeats
watch
that
as
later.
he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
It's nice when you finally get that cutscene. Now I have the bite.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I feel bloodless.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
I thought you'd be more powerful.
Perhaps I am. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Now I stand here like it's nothing. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Okay.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks.
They probably will.
Although there's still time.
Vamps don't scare me. As long as they keep their teeth to themselves.
Oh, don't worry. You're too
No sense judging someone
on
for who
fire
they are.
to bite.
Except devils, obviously.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Don't you worry about that.
Quite the opposite.
Everyone
I'm here in the
disapproves.
spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now.
Was that
We're
a-
all friends again. Shall we go?
Was Lisa flirting with the
There's
star
a
in there?
long day ahead of us.
Look how Starring gets the burn effect if he bites Karlak. He gets something similar if he tries to bite Gale as well, I figured out. Because I figured out
Feed if you must,
a
Astarion.
trick.
But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I figured out like a trick in quotations.
I do so very like spicy food.
Where at the start of every day you can make a Starion bite a camp member who you don't plan to use that day. As long as that camp member isn't Karlak or Gale. And he'll just get the happy condition for free, basically. However, the first time he does it is always on yourself. So, Gale's magic flowing through his veins, that's not the reason, but yeah. Well, it's kind of the reason. It's because he has nuke flowing through his veins. He's not gonna get the debuff from just any wizard getting bitten by him, you know? Specifically because he's got the orb. But anyone else he can bite just fine. And get the condition. If you're feeling a bit ballsy, you can even make him bite Halcyon while he's a temporary party member. Give me this fish. My fish. Okay. I believe.
Like it's will be done.
Not sure. But I think, yes, this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This we want. Very good. Okay. Back to Speak of Dead. I have a Titan string bow right now if I had remembered to use Speak with Dead. I'm kind of sad. Is there another fish for me? Yes. Don't mind if I do. See? That's 12 camp supplies right there. Anyway. Now that we're level 4, I need to reclass Karlach
Wanna dance?
into more strength-based.
Fate spins along as it should.
Which means that
Dost thou require a new ally?
a strength-based
Or
open hand
perhaps
monk
a resurrection instead?
is really good.
As thou
Like, I'm not gonna pretend that there's like a real drawback to it. But something that I don't really like is that you kind of need 4 stats really high for a good monk, you know? A good strength monk, at least. Because you need strength for damage, but then you need dexterity and wisdom for AC, you know? And then you need con for health, obviously. So it's just kind of all around kind of a hassle. It's fine. It's a small price to pay considering how powerful just the class is. And it's not that big a deal. Like, you're basically sacrificing a little bit of AC, like 1 or 2 AC, for the sake of, like, an extra, like, 20 damage per turn. Especially later on, when you reclass into Thief for the extra, bonus action. Tavern Brawler. There we go. And now we're powerful again. Say 9 to 14. That's really good.
Let's move.
But now... Well, I should have a Starion do it, actually.
Well, hello.
Karlach is now the strongest party member in the team.
To the shadows.
Which I am not complaining about.
Can't give up now.
I'd be pretty good if I could ever land Eldritch Blast. I have an extra 5% chance to land now that I have an extra charisma point. How are we? We just long rested. So, what we can do, let's go to the Blighted Village and talk to Lump. What I should do, though. This guy is going to be annoying if we do end up fighting. So I'm going to just take him out prematurely.
You sort of...
He's surprised, it's fine. There we go. Actually, this would be nice to wear. That's my spellbook. Okay. Now, let's see how this goes. Bit worried. I think you need to pass a couple checks in order to
Tastes like chicken.
get him to work for you.
Chicken. taste like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food, the mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
I'll do you better. I am Ketherick. Friends? Should I use friends? I suggest separating a starring and putting them behind one. That's a good idea. I can't do it here. I'm gonna use friends. Fine. Once I get into dialogue again, I'll do what you said.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
Isn't it a DC 20 check? Now that I think about it. That's scary. Split you. Put you...
Something over there.
Like back here.
That might be worth a look.
Hide. Right here should be fine. Move a bit closer back. Okay. Now. You're quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand.
That and the 17 intellects headband you're wearing.
Delicacy. Were I so lucky?
Seen a few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Notice you don't bear a brand of your own. Well, I can trade with them. Okay.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed.
Those are kind of the same thing under certain circumstances.
My appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat.
Neat.
Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
It'd be nice if he actually takes damage for that, you know? Like, he takes like 5 damage every time he does that, so when you fight him, it's a little easier. Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle. 1,000 gold after you fight for me. Pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. Have advantage, and that's +6. I did this on Olondite, right? It was a DC 20 check, wasn't it? I don't have any inspiration. You know what? I came into this understanding that I might fight him. I'm gonna pick it. Yes, DC 20. And I have advantage anyway. I didn't need to use friends. Let's go! I'll just have to hightail it out of here once friends wears off.
And a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Okay.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Okay, that's good to have. Let's get Astarion back. What the fuck? I was gonna just get out of here. Like this. And wait for the friends to wear off. Guess that isn't necessary. No matter. We now have the horn.
No time to rest.
And concentration. Right? I have the horn, right? Yes. Right here. So I can use that. There are 2 fights I'm thinking of using it on. You can only use it in Act 1. Let me just fast travel out of here. You can only use it in Act 1, and more specifically anywhere in this map, to my understanding. So the 2 fights I'm thinking I should use it on are Ragzlin. Specifically Ragzlin, not Minthara or Ged, but Ragzlin. And the other one is the Gith here, in case I can't fight them. I think that's the best bet, you know? That's probably the best time to use it, right? If I can use it several times, I'm not sure if I can. It doesn't show up in this bar, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway. I should talk to Dammon. Get the upgrade for Karlach. Don't remember what it does, but it does something. And after that, I am going to try and fight Anders. He's a level 5 paladin, which is a little scary. But I should be able to get him. I suggest a Gith. I know I play in easy mode, but I always struggle a lot against the Gith compared to Ragzlin. Yeah, but you don't understand. Ragzlin gets a legendary action, which is a little scary. I mean, the Gith are probably pretty strong.
How fair's the search?
I found one. Anyway.
Please let this work.
Something I could use it on
And that blaze of chaos.
is the goblin
Can't
fight
imagine this where my heart should be.
outside the camp, you
Must
know?
be quite the experience.
Because usually that fight isn't too bad because I've got a Berserker Barbarian
just a
taking half
moment.
damage. Just tanking everything. But I don't have that here.
And I think...
So I might be able to use it there.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
How does she do that? Does she just like rip her chest open and shove it in there?
That feels
It's kind of metal if that's the case.
good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
I don't know what that means.
And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Alright.
Druids.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
I don't think the buff is actually that strong.
Bring it on.
I can check.
Soldier?
What does it do? Has advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Let's get going.
That's kind of nothing. I mean, I don't want to say that, because that'll be very nice in the like last fight in the game where there's like those 4 guys that'll charm you if you try to attack them. And Mind Flayers also do that later in the game. So that's good to have. But aside from that, you know. Alright, I said I'd go fight Anders. Let's go fight Anders. See how that goes. Level 4. So we're much more powerful. Surely I can take on a level 5 paladin and his 2 ranger buddies, right? Surely. Gonna see if I can get a surprise round. Gonna ignore the whole, like, oh, I see through your lies, paladin of tier. Stuff like that. Gonna just try to bypass that completely. Go straight for the kill immediately. If I were feeling a bit, lucky, which I don't, because I can't, my 50% odds are closer to like 20 it seems. I would try to use hold person. That scared me. One of these dead bodies had like the default animation for a second. I thought it was just a null, just alive in the middle of the bridge. Kinda need Karlach to stay back.
How delicious.
Let me go over here. You're fine. You guys aren't hostile until you see Karlach, I think. Even then. What the fuck? What is that noise? Oh, it's Oakline. That's what it was. Okay. That scared me. Okay, come in here. Once you up here.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Karlach, what do you want?
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right?
Right.
Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Let's find out. Go and try it now.
Well, it's not the kind of thing I'd like to squander, see? A soul coin is a person, in a way. A lost person, mind. But something that can be put to a really good use.
Okay.
Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Thing is, though, you can only use it when you're at like half health or less, or raging. Just a little limiting when you aren't a barbarian. Oh, I wanted you split off because I want to close this door.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, now we can get Karlach back up here.
Well.
Because what's gonna happen is I'm going to have Astarion get a surprise round on Anders. That's what's gonna happen first and foremost. And then, as soon as the battle starts, everyone's gonna charge in through the door and kill him, hopefully. That's the plan. It's going to work because I'm the best. Just you watch. 75%, I got this. 23? good. I kind of expected... Huh. You know what? This works out.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Let's open the door. Jump on in.
Don't waste a step.
Everyone come on in.
This will be done.
As soon as the fight starts, we'll get all our movement back.
Quickly then.
Hey ho.
Hey ho.
Boo!
Excuse me.
Got
Here.
it.
Hey Anders. You remember me? Yeah, see? 85. That's pretty nice, huh? Down?
Your violence hasn't...
Okay. Anders down. Alright. Let's go. That's the big boy down.
Hop, hop.
Now we're just in the victory lap.
Over there.
No hunter's mark for you. Go away. Okay. Now let's back out.
Never a dull moment.
Eldritch Blast. Take this. Ooh, did I crit? Did I crit? I did crit. Nice. Succeeded on save. That's fine.
What path lies before me?
I am fury.
So,
I am death.
that's fine. Shoot. This.
There's blood in the air.
Starion. Jump down. Wait, okay. Must have advantage, but initiative. Oh, right. I was gonna say, but initiative. You have sharp. That's why you were doing so much damage before. Do this. Nice. Do I have enough movement to have dinner? No. That's fine. Oh no, my person is held. Whatever shall I do? Ow. Karlak. Punch this fool in the face. And also punch this fool in the face. Nice.
Blood comes easy these days.
Move on inside.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Shoot this fool in the face. Damn it.
I will ascend.
People talk about Shadow Heart missing.
Make way.
Get close this door. Does this block me? Yes. Open the door. Does it still block me? Just barely not. Easy.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Tear this place apart.
Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
Lovely. Now, don't mind if I just get out of here. Starry on you too. And now we wait. Ah, hey. Okay. It's fine. I'll just loot the bodies afterward. So while she does that, what's next for me? if I want to avoid the Goblin Camp and Ethel, because I don't know if I want to fight Ethel. It just seems a bit, reckless, you know? I think the best bet for me is to go to the Underdark and try to do some stuff there.
That ought to do it.
What's that condition you have? Running hot? Oh, right, it's the after. Tarlac?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those Ignots.
As I was saying,
Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should.
I have to get to the Underdark.
How do I look?
I know of 3 ways to get there. In Act 1, that is. First one is the obvious one that most people take, that I usually take. Don't forget you have to fight the Spectator. Yeah, I'm not afraid of the Spectator, actually. You should have seen what I did to it in my Dark Ridge playthrough. I killed that thing with just Lae'zel in one hit. In one turn. That was insane. Anyway. The thing is, the 3 ways to get through the Underdark, none of them are particularly appealing. That I know of, at least. There might be a 4th one. But the first one, the obvious one, is in the Goblin Camp. Can't do that one because I'm avoiding the camp for now. Second one is through Ethel's place. I don't want to fight Ethel, really. I could fight Ethel, but I don't want to, you know? And the third one is probably the one I'm going to try to do. But it is kind of risky. It's through the Zentrum hideout, who I've kind of made an enemy of, you know? I can try to be peaceful with them, but I don't know if it'll work. I might have to fight my way through to get to the Underdark, to get to level 5, you know? But if I can get to the Underdark, I'll definitely be able to get to level 5 before I do the Goblin Camp, which is my goal. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Why not the Goblin Camp? Are they mad at you already? I'm not sure if I can... I want to avoid the Goblin Camp for now, because I think... I don't know. But I think as soon as I go to the Goblin Camp, it'll put Halsin on a timer. And even if I save him, and like he just hangs out in the cell area, you know? I think he might be on its... I don't know. And because I don't know, I don't think he does. I don't think he'll be on a timer after that. But because I don't know, I want to just avoid the camp until I'm ready to take it down completely.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode.
So I think I'm going to go through the Zentrum if I can.
Engine heats up the whole system enough not to get burned. Hopefully it will hold together long enough to get tuned up. Let's move, huh? I'm running high and in the mood for a fight.
I do think the Zentrum is the best bet. Because I might be able to get through there peacefully. Maybe. It's a very big maybe. If I just used Speak of Dead, it would be a definitely, but no. If I can get through peacefully, that's best case scenario. I'll have to bring the chest with me. Which is fine, that's not an issue. I'll be willing to give up the flask, because I'm never going to use it, you know? But if I do give up the flask, then I'll also get the Titan String Bow, which is amazing. And I'll just be able to go to the Underdark completely free.
Need anything else?
But otherwise I have to fight a whole bunch of people.
Of course, but please, remember...
In a not...
You're not the only one in need.
Home turf, you know?
Sylvanas...
And I think I forgot to pickpocket you after reclassing Tarlac.
Softer than a whisper.
No, I didn't. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is Forest. And let's go see if the Zensurum are angry. Or maybe I should retract that statement. Let's see how angry the Zensurum are gonna be. If I need to fight them, I'll fight them. I might win. I might not. Worst case scenario, I think I'll be able to GTFO. I think the only fight that I won't be able to just run away from, assuming that I go on the, like, readiness to do so. Like, I'm just not... Like, the Harpies, for example, I was not ready, but I almost lost because of it. But as long as I leave the opening ready to run away if I need to, I think the only fights that I can't run away from would probably be Grimm and Raphael. Everyone else will be able to run away, I think. Assuming optimal circumstances, which I'm probably going to try to put myself in soon because I'm in honor mode. But let's just see. I can fight them if I need. Let's just see what happens. This room's fine.
There's a breeze down here. Wonder where it's coming from.
It might be trapped, actually. Because they're angry. It's blocked. Which is a little concerning. Move it away. Alright, this is locked.
Locked. Best find another way in.
Yeah, let's find
skeleton key.
Another way. If only there was some way to get in. Any way at all. Okay.
Can't stop me yet.
Look at that.
Here we go. Moment of truth. There might be a persuasion check in my
speak up.
Future. Let's just see. I would like to see if these guys are red. Like red tags, but that doesn't seem to be an option. Yeah, there's no way to know. I mean, if they attack me here, I think I'll be in good shape, unless this is a... No, okay. If they attack me here, we might be okay. Because I've got Astarion and me who can range attack, and they have all this oil around. So we'll probably be fine. Hey!
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
I forgot to do the chest. Okay, I already tried and failed. One D6. 6. Just here to trade. DC 10. Okay. Good sign.
Trade with what? Your life was ours the moment you walked in here.
No, you
but
see...
maybe I'll let you buy it back.
Okay.
I have a job needs doing.
I was gonna say, no, I passed the check.
Disarm the traps. Come down.
Okay. It's a good thing that I disarmed the traps.
Traps? How considerate.
Don't get comfortable.
That might be worth
curious.
He's gonna ask for the chest, right? Hey. Let's get everyone up here. This could turn hostile. Maybe.
Not many can talk their way into a Zentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job?
Also explosive planning a war. That depends.
Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo.
Oh, I wonder what happened to them.
Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened.
Okay, this is kind of what I was expecting. Without the before I matched that dialogue check up before with the other guy. Alright, I'll do it.
Good. Backtrack along the road to the east and look for a wagon. Bodies. The usual. Time was. No one dared touch a caravan bearing our colours. Find whoever did this and remind them why.
Okay. This is good. This is very good. What we need.
Lacketh's will be done.
Where is the camp chest? Here it is.
Open up.
We're gonna give her the chest, sacrifice the flask. Yoink.
Alright, what now?
Should probably have it in my inventory now that I think about it. Okay. If I can be good with these guys, I can get to the Underdark
Any luck
easy.
finding my people?
Found them, they're dead. What do you have to trade, actually? Not much. I found them, they're dead.
God damn it! What about the shipment?
Here you go. Unopened.
The Sharber's black bones, you did it! And still sealed. You're a goddamn wonder. Here's your coin. Actual professionals are rare. You ever want more work? Come and see me in the gate. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now.
Titan
But
string
don't
bow.
delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Okay. And we get Herald. Which is a
Damn, it's good to be alive.
not terrible crossbow, right? Can I
I
use
have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I'll use it on Lae'zel if
Pick up the pace!
I can't get the Titan string bow right now. It might be too expensive. I'm probably gonna guess it's gonna be about, like, what, 400 gold? Which is very expensive. I don't think I'm willing to pay more than 300 right now.
Well, don't you? If you have the gold, my pet artist.
No,
will,
I just want
of
to
course.
trade.
Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Let's see. It's this one. 1,000. Wow. Okay.
Pleasure.
I'll need to remember to come back here if I ever come across a surplus of gold.
Eager for battle.
Before then, you're going to be using this one, Lizzo.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay.
And in no state to tell tales.
Now, since that worked out wonderfully, if I remember correctly, I've only gone through to the Underdark through this way one time. The entrance is around here. In this direction. Is it around here? Or I think it's further in. No, it's not.
What's that?
It's a fake wall, I'm pretty sure. Is it here? Yes.
Sneaky.
This is the entrance to the Underdark through the Zenstorm. It's locked.
Someone there? Let's crack it open.
There we go. Now,
These things have stayed
this is the entrance to the to the Underdark through the Zenstorm outpost. The best part about this entrance compared to the Goblin one is that you don't have to fight a spectator. Instead, you have to fight 2 Minotaurs, which is arguably worse.
Long ride down.
I'd much rather be outside.
The
Trapped.
Underdark.
How considerate.
A dangerous place to stop. Gods, what's happening?
And the belay. Yeah, this place is going to be fun to go through. Because the Minotaurs are around here. But, no matter. That is a story for next stream. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of Underdark stuff. Hopefully not dying to the Minotaur immediately. Because that would be very embarrassing. Because I know that I said you couldn't really run away. You could run away from those fights. But the Minotaur would be a bit awkward, you know? Especially considering, now that I've just remembered, I'm going to say it now so that you can remind me next stream. If...
Why does the air smell like mind control?
Anyway. If you go through here, this is the way out. Well, one, there's some...
More are coming.
Your mind is a canyon.
Here's some
and the
Myconites.
words echo from every crevasse.
They're coming. They're coming.
Whatever they're into, dude.
They're coming. You're coming.
At least buy me dinner first. Anyway. Number 1.
To be deemed worthy by the great Lizelle of Kresh Kalir.
Number 1. Minotaur. Number 2. There are invisible mines around here. And if you aren't careful, they will explode. Please don't see me. And destroy this net. If that happens, you cannot go back up. At least without, like, Lazelle's strength jumping
Seems
up.
like a good moment to talk.
Or Misty Step. Or some sort of weird teleportation, I think. You might be able to jump up here and then up here. What I mean is, if I blow up this net and then try to fight the Minotaurs, and I'm losing, I will not be able to run away. If the net breaks, get a shit ton of crates and stuff. Yes, I'll be sure to do that while running away from 2 Minotaurs. Because if this net is broken and I need to get out like right now, my only 2 ways are up here, which I can't do because the net would be broken, or going around here, which would inevitably lead me to the belay, which is about here. Or I could run toward the Selûnite Temple, which is right there. You can see it in the back, that gate there. Which will have a 3rd Minotaur and turrets that just kill you immediately. So I have to be very careful next stream. Regardless, that's for next stream. It's probably not going to be that bad. But that's happened to me before, and it was not very fun. So, we'll try to deal with that next stream. The Underdark's fun. Yes, I do love Australia. We'll try to do the Underdark next stream. Hopefully get to level 5 or level 4, so we're pretty strong now. It's gonna be lots of fights. But I hope to see you there. You have a good rest of your day.